It's a cruel, cruel summer.
Alrighty guys, Kentucky wins 73-66, clinch the regular season SEC championship. Just another feather in Kentucky's cap. The greatest college basketball program of all time continues. Now I know when you're part of the Kentucky Wildcats like we are, you get kind of spoiled with this. You know, it's kind of expected. And it's still a good feeling for the young players to, you know, win the regular season and be on such a roll like we're on. I mean, it's obvious to me, people, this team plays tough and hard no matter what. You know, we're a very physical team. A lot of people don't really think about it like that, but we're very physical. We are very physical. I think the foul call was what? Even. Each team had the same amount of fouls called on them, so really no favoritism there when people talk about refs and stuff. I think it was what, 28 or it was 21 fouls each or 28 fouls each or whatever. I think it was something like that. Both teams had the same amount of fouls called on each other. So, and of course, Duke got beat, Florida State got beat, so now Kentucky is going to be ranked 6, maybe even better. I'm making this video on Monday morning, so we're at least 6. And we're right there at a solid 2 seed, people, no doubt about it. And who knows, we could get a 1 seed, but right now, I want to see Kentucky keep that 2 seed, and we'll worry about that as the season progresses. Still have a couple more games left, and we've got the SEC tournament, of course. So, anyway, let's look at the stats. Montgomery, 5 points, 6 rebounds. Richards, 14 points, 3 rebounds. Quickly, 18 points, 12 rebounds. Such a smart player Quickly is. 12 rebounds, people. And he made a lot of smart plays. I like how he's smart in drawing fouls like he did on that three-pointer. Just very clever. He's a very smart player. Maxey, 17 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Hagens, 4 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds. Sestina, 11 points, 2 rebounds. And Brooks Jr., 4 points, 3 rebounds. There you have it, people. Kentucky just wanted it more. We just got the better talent. You know, as I said after that game against Auburn, Kentucky learned a lot. You know, that was a good learning experience for Kentucky. Now, if we play Auburn again in the SEC tournament, I actually expect Kentucky to put on an even better performance because we are clearly the better team. We have the most talent, more experience. I think if we do get to play Auburn again, we'll beat them by 10 points or more. I think, you know, who knows if we'll get that far. You know, both teams could lose. You know, Kentucky could get bored and just bow out early. I mean, because, you know, this team's all about competition. It's just how Kentucky plays. I mean, they're just so odd. They'll play I think they'll be fine when it comes tournament time because they'll know every loss is it could be their last game. You know, everybody's going to play their hardest and their best. But in the SEC tournament, hopefully they play hard and try to win it. But you never know, a team can always get hot and shock you. But I would clearly put Kentucky as the favorite to win the SEC tournament. And I don't want to think ahead to that, of course. Right now we have 2 games left. But like I was saying, people, Kentucky plays to their competition. And I think you're going to see that Tuesday. I think Kentucky, they may you know, play down to Tennessee for a while, but they'll eventually turn it on and win the game. But, you know, just how it is. They're very confident and a very arrogant group of kids. And I like that about them. I love how they continue to like each other, play well for each other. I've never seen a Kentucky team this together in so long, people. I mean, they're just, you can tell they're there for each other. You know, it's just something to see. It really is. Special team this is. There's no doubt about it, people. This is the Final Four team in my eyes. So, anyway, back to this game. Kentucky took care of Auburn as expected. No surprise. And we'll move on from here now, and we'll play Tennessee Tuesday night at Rupp. Not worried about this game, people. More interested in that Florida game coming up. You know, but we take care of Tennessee. We don't need to overlook this game. This could be like the perfect trap game, I guess, in a way you could say. Because, you know, Kentucky's going to be looking ahead to Florida. taking advantage of Florida on their, I think, senior day for Florida. So this is senior night for Kentucky. Tuesday night is at Tennessee. So Saturday will be it for Florida. That'll be their last game. And, you know, this is Kentucky's last game at Rupp against Tennessee. Who would have thought? It's already over. The regular season's already over. So, anyway, looking forward to tournament time as always, but Kentucky will take care of Tennessee. Don't know by how much. They may win by 20, they may win by 10, may win by 5. But we'll take care of Tennessee, of course, not worried about them at all. They're not the Tennessee of old. They're back to where they was, well, they've always been for the most of their time. You know, middle of the pack or a little bit lower, so. Kentucky, Tennessee, I'll say Kentucky 85, Tennessee 69. Don't really matter. We'll win that game. And we'll see how we do against Florida. Should be a very good game at Florida. Florida's got a good team. I think they'll get up to play Kentucky really, really big. I think we got to, you know, don't like to look ahead, but we've got to beat Florida. That is a big game for us. It's not a must-win, but a win. These two games would give Kentucky a guaranteed 2 seed, in my opinion. And we might get a 1 seed. I mean, I don't like to look that far ahead, but it's possible. It really is possible. But right now, Kentucky 2 seed, and I think at worst we'll get a 3 seed. That would be the worst case scenario. That would be Kentucky losing to Florida and then losing a game in the SEC tournament early. That would be the worst case scenario for Kentucky to get a 3 seed. So right now it's a 2 seed. And we'll go from there and see how it goes for Kentucky, the greatest college basketball program of all time. But anyway, guys, just like we all said, Kentucky took care of Auburn. It was a little bit ugly at first, but, you know, when Kentucky fell behind by, what, 8 points or 7 points, whatever it was, I was like, don't matter. This team comes to play. I would say in my eyes, when Kentucky comes to play, people, maybe 2 or 3 teams can play with us. Kansas, Baylor, maybe Gonzaga, maybe, I don't know. I don't know how good Kansas and Baylor is, really. Would have to play them to really see. But we all know Kansas' record in tournament time. They seem to always choke. So, and Baylor, they're unknown, right? So, I mean, it's gonna be a wild. It could be a wild March Madness, or it could just go, you know, as expected. But we'll see. Anyway, guys, looking forward to Tuesday night, last game at Rupp, and then Saturday will be another key game for Kentucky on the road. And that's pretty much it, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. It's been a great year of Kentucky basketball. We've really turned it around, and I'm proud of this team and how hard they play together. Quickly is so smart, people. It's just unbelievable how good he is. He's our best player. You know, at one time it was Richards, but to me, I mean, look at this. You could argue that Maxey, Richards, or Quickly, 3 great players on this team. Then you got Higgins, if he could ever make an outside shot, if he could ever do something. But he's a great defender. And this team's ready, people. Barring an injury to one of the big 4 people, I would say Richards, Quickly, Maxey, Higgins, barring an injury to one of those guys, you know, it's always possible to have the big injury could change everything. It's always possible. But barring an injury, this team is destined for greatness in my eyes. We should be right there. So we'll see how it goes. Play Tennessee here to get that big win, and we'll go from there. So as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. And as always, go Big Blue. See you guys next time. Toodles!